A very cheerful good evening to all present here. First of all, I want to thank all of you for being a part of this evening, for being a part of my mother's dream, for being a part of her vision. As I am here today to speak a few lines on my mother and her book, Kagzi Rasme, I'll start with describing her character first. So according to me, she is a perfect human. She is a perfect homemaker and she is a perfect writer. So why I said she is a perfect human? I have a reason for that. So for that, I'll have to share a small incident, a recent incident with all of you. Day before yesterday, I accompanied my mom to the temple, and at the temple door, some boys were sitting there, and they were having ragged clothes. They were wearing ragged clothes, and they were selling a plate in which some items of worship were kept. And my mom went there and she bought a plate. And while returning back to the home, she sat carefully listening. She said, I wanted to help those children, but I didn't want to help those children by giving them money as a begging, so I bought that plate. So this ability to see the world through different dimensions is required today in our society to make this world more livable and lovable. And moving towards the second quality, I said she is the best homemaker, the perfect homemaker. Why I said so? Because even after following her passion, coping up with her professional life, with her personal life, she never ever showed tiredness on her face. Her face always laden with a beautiful smile, always ready to cope up with, to handle problems with calmness. That's the quality of her. And moving towards the third quality of her being a perfect writer. And for that, I want to read Mr. Maninder Singh Gogia's comment, or I should say remark for her book. He says, her versatility reminds me of Gulzar. So you can take an idea how epic this book, Kagzi Rasme, is going to be. And I'm going to recite a poem from this book, Kagzi Rasme, my personal favorite. Title is बेशक खुदा की मर्जी. बेशक खुदा की मर्जी परवानगी जरूरी है, मगर कुछ हासिल करने के लिए दीवानगी जरूरी है. थोड़ा जिद्दी दिल कुछ तीखे तेवर, थोड़ा जिद्दी दिल कुछ तीखे तेवर, रगों में जुनून की रवानगी जरूरी है. यारों, कुछ हासिल करने के लिए दीवानगी जरूरी है. हो जहन में मकसद, लबों पे खामोशी. हो जहन में मकसद, लबों पे खामोशी, और आंखों में शिशु सी हैरानगी जरूरी है. यारों, कुछ हासिल करने के लिए दीवानगी जरूरी है. और आखिरी शेर पढ़ता हूँ. हो मांझी सा मकसद और एकलव्य सा जज्बा. I'm sure you all are aware about Dashrath Manjhi, the mountain man. His autobiography is also present, named Pahad Se Uncha Aadmi. He alone made a path across a mountain, and it took 22 years for him to do that. An incredible dedication for 22 years. It's very difficult. So I'll continue with the poem. हो मांझी सा मकसद और एकलव्य सा जज्बा, और आंखों में और तलाश में मीरा सी रूहानगी जरूरी है. यारों, कुछ हासिल करने के लिए दीवानगी जरूरी है. And apart from all this, all her achievements, all her qualities, she is an inspiration for me. Although we all have a habit of taking a plan B with us, having a plan B, but she made me realize that there's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts planning. She made me realize the importance of having a single-mindedness towards goal, the importance of having a vision in life. And I believe she's an inspiration for all those girls who are not able, or I should say, who are hesitant to give wings to their dreams. And at this point, I especially want to thank all those people who give us a reflection that even today, there are such people in our society who are ready to stand with you whenever you are in trouble, who are ready to stand like a wall against all odds. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you all with a few such personalities. I want to take names for all these personalities, namely Mr. Maninder Singh Gogia, Mr. Amritpal Singh Gogia, Mrs. Jasprit Kaur Palak and Mr. Vishal Kashyap. Unfortunately, he is not in this meeting, but they all helped their mom to become what she dreamt of, what she deserved, and what she is today, the woman of substance 2021. And as a motivational speaker, it becomes my responsibility to leave a trail of inspiration wherever I go. So I want to share a small thought, small and powerful thought by Khalil Gibran, that before entering into the ocean, a river trembles with fear. She looks back at the path she traveled, from the peaks of mountains to the long winding roads, crossing forests and villages. And in front of her, she sees an ocean so vast that to enter there seems nothing more than to disappear forever. But there's no other way. The river cannot go back. Even nobody can go back. To go back is impossible in existence. So the river needs to take the risk of entering into the ocean. Or the river has to take the risk of entering into the ocean. Because only then will her fear disappear. Because that's when the river will realize that it was not about becoming, it was not about disappearing into the ocean, but of becoming the ocean itself. So I'll end my speech with a few lines dedicated to my mom, that her every word is mesmerizing. Don't know how someone can mold his feelings very beautifully in a delicate realism. She has a power, she has that ability to personify each and every emotion into expression, and I believe she is on her journey to become one of the world's greatest poets that the world has ever witnessed. Thank you.